And on the third day I created the goldsmith. And on the fourth day I created the tavern. And on the fifth day I created the sick bay. And on the sixth day I created the barrack. And on the seventh day I created the monument. And on the eighth day I created... Hello Internet, my name is Harlan and I'm sending you this out of my personal heaven to talk about the latest updates of the campaign of Fata Deum. So, Fata Deum has a quite smooth start. They reached nearly half of the goal in money. They have 404 backers, which is kind of funny of a number. Okay, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty good that they can reach not only the goal, but some or maybe most of the stretch goals. And if some of you think, well, 3 days are gone and they didn't even reach half of the goal, why do you think this is going smooth? Well, because we are not 5 years ago. 5 years ago, people just backed a good game idea, not a good game. And they got disappointed many, many times. And you have games like Star Citizen, which earns so much money and tries to developing everything. I mean, at the end, this will be what Spore tried to be. The sim everything. I mean, it's more looking like a hybrid of every non-build up and card game, board game-ish like genre, what you can imagine, than than just, well, a space fight simulator. And that's what made people more skeptical, and that's okay. You shouldn't just back a game because the idea sounds great. If that would be the case, we would have more and more bad games because a good idea doesn't make a good game. I hint to you, Peter Molyneux. I hint to Goddess. And to the release of that pain, Fata Deum, because on the new update, they presented us the building system, part 1. It will go further in more updates we will get through the campaign. And yeah, they got quite into detail. First of all, they tell us that each settlement, village, city, and stuff like that has its own mind and a hidden special behavior profile. So like, are they more farmers? Are they more the party people? Are they more workers or fighters? Or I don't know, do they want to build at first houses or at first mines? Stuff like that, I believe. That's what I read into this, but I didn't play it at the moment. I still cross my fingers so that they will give me an alpha key before this ends, but I don't know. Write it down in the comments that you want to see me play this game just before the campaign ends. So maybe this will push them to do it. Okay, back from my own agenda because I can't wait to get my fingers on this game to the building system. So, although each settlement will have their own behavior and can decide by their own which building they want to build, you as a god, of course, can intervene in this decision by directly telling them what to build, or, well, at night, or maybe by just invading their minds and telling them what you want them to build. Maybe like showing them pictures of a monument they are dreaming of. and now they want to build it because they had an enlightened dream. Yeah, well, or maybe you show them endless festivities and now they want to build a tavern to go to party. And yeah, the tavern is a building which does not only just relax your citizens and make them happy, but it also gives them more energy. I believe because they are relaxed and can handle the stress better they have in their normal lives. But to build a tavern, you need some of the 5 basic resources, which are food, wood, stone, iron, and gold. So, what sounds more or less like the Settlers of Catan? I mean, at least both games come from Germany, so it's hard to imagine that the developers of this game never played Catan. I mean, who is interested in this game and never played Catan? Write down in the comments, and I will send you a link so you can play Catan immediately, and maybe you can play Catan with me. I would really like to have someone to play Catan again, but never mind of my own agenda again. We are coming to the buildings, and we were stuck on the resources. So you have all these 5 basic resources, and they not only stay in this basic stadium, but you can refine them with the buildings, like food with a bakery, of course, and the gold with the goldsmith, and I think there will be a weaponsmith for the iron and a tool maker for the iron, and of course you will need only wood for a little settlement, but you will and villages, but you will need stone for city buildings, for bigger buildings, of course. And later on, for the end game buildings, you will need iron and gold. So you don't have to get the gold at first, but maybe you can use the gold to bribe some other citizens from other gods into believing in your god. Or maybe the richer you are and the richer your people get, the more and more other people think, I want to get rich too. Why are the believers of this god are rich and the believers of my own religion are poor workers on the field? I don't think this is cool. Let's switch it up and go to the right religion. Yeah, by the way, the right religion is not only determined by richness, but also by wealthiness, but also by brutal force. So you can also build barracks to, well, like they say, give them a place to learn how to kill each other without killing each other. Okay. You have different types of buildings which help to support your general playstyle. So, if you are an aggressive god, of course you want to build more barracks. If you are the party kind of guy, then of course you want to build more taverns. If you are more sneaky and tricky and you want to bribe and to just build illusions, of course you will need more gold to do so. But maybe you are more of the father or mother god, which helps the people to stay alive. So you want to build sick bays. And what comes into my mind when I think about sick bays, maybe one of the other gods you're fighting against treats the non-believers with illnesses. So they get very sick because they don't believe in him and start praying to him. So he releases the sickness. But maybe when they are tortured with sickness and illnesses, they see your sick base going to them, get healed, and become one of your believers. So maybe you can have some counter tactics to the behavior of the other gods, and maybe that's what you have to do to adjust to the other gods. And some of the buildings can even be specialized to fit more to your style. Maybe the tavern can make can specialize into have more room for more people, or maybe produce more alcohol than just happy entertainment, you know? At the end of the game, or some of the most expensive building, or the maybe the most expensive building you can build, will be the epic monument. And the monument is kind of a show off. Of course, you show, yes, I'm a great god. Yeah, that's cool and stuff. But the monument also helps you to persuade more people into believing in you. So the power of convincing people to come to your religion, to pray to you, will become bigger if you build a monument. And that's cool that it isn't just a show off, just standing there. And it gives me a little bit hope that the customization stretch goal also means that you can customize the monument for your playstyle, not just for the cosmetics. At least I really hope so, that this will come sooner or later. Well, we will see, but we don't know yet. The only thing we know that is that there will be more updates during the campaign, so you will see me more often. And if you don't want to miss any of the news about Fata Deum, then like, share, subscribe to my channel, tell everyone about the game. Of course, I will put a link of this Kickstarter campaign down in the description, and if you click on the eye below, you will find the latest the news episode before about Fata Deum. And yeah, that's it for the moment. I really hope you enjoyed this news and you will spread the word. Please spread the word. I would like these people to get to this to their first goal as soon as possible, so they can get to the stretch goal. Help them to revive an old genre which doesn't got a good treatment from its inventor. Looking up to you, Peter Molyneux, again. And yes, he will be the evil guy in this story. So, until next time, maybe tomorrow, there's nothing left to say than goodbye, Internet, and support that Kickstarter campaign. Yours, Harden.